defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. Here's Gainwell to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Brought in by the tight end Dallas guy. And he's near the first down, stopped a little short of the 40.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to sneak it here. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now the former rushing champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. On 3rd down, they go with Pacheco. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So 1 quarter in the books in this rematch of Super Bowl 57. All even. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
A give here to Pacheco. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A handoff to Pacheco. The speed on display. He's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Once again, it's Barkley. Barkley's got the first down and more. Down the sideline to the 20. And they are not going to catch up. He's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. And that one bangs off the right upright. does not go in. It's no good, and they're unable to add the point after. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Josh Sweat there on the tackle. Attack! On the handoff, this is Pacheco. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's complete, left side to Worthy.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Right. Attack! Hey, 43, 15. Yellow. Easy.
On second down, Mahomes. He's going to tuck it and go.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
15. Hey, Riplis. Yellow.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Mahomes back. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Eagles will take over possession here at the 44.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Now Barkley. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Michael Dana brings him down. 2nd and 7. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. A gain there of 11. First down, Philadelphia. Play action. Here's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And the Chiefs are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Yellow.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of his own end zone, it's Mahomes. He's up to the 20. Now he's free up the left sideline. To the 20. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 99 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll run it here with Saquon. And they'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Jaden Hicks on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. A run with Barkley. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line. Here's Barkley. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. On play action, here's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. Here's a handoff to Barkley. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Dotson, the man in motion. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Here's Barkley. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line. Second down throw for Hurts. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Yellow. Where's that?
He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's a handoff to Pacheco, running left. Up. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. 19 yards on the gain, and that's good for a first down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Hunt. And not a lot there. Only up to about the 41. Here's 2nd and 9.
Yellow, yellow. Yellow, yellow. 15, 15.
Here's Pacheco. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40.
What a good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike. And it just seems as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
And just a short gain there, down to the 38. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
15, 15. Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
15, 15. Line, right.
Here's Mahomes. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. That'll be picked up by the Eagles.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front to butt, against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner. Starting to see it back right now, Mike. That's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Looking for Campbell. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Harris, Campbell. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Yellow. Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Open man, right side, is Kelsey. And they'll mark him out at the 8, but it is enough to set up 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal. Here's a run to the 5-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, KC. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, we give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Darius Slay. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to make it all the way to the end zone. How about a pick 2? 2 points going the other way. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Gainwell to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. This one to his big tight end, Uzama.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run here with Barkley. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. And the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs. They'll come up here 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. He's got it inside the 5. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Here's Pacheco. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Looking for that crease inside, and that did not break the play. No doubt about it. They are going to mark him short. They'll go with the sneak. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Chiefs. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Gainwell to return.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Oh, yeah. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. Down the sideline, past the 45. He is having his way. Another big game. This time 18 yards and a first down. On play action, Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
On third down, it's Hurts. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. And he will score. Game on. Dallas Goddard. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Hardman now to return it. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third down. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. It's a gain of 10 yards, and the Chiefs have a first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
on the ground. Here's Samaje Pira. Not a whole lot there as he'll get to midfield, and that's all. Here's a 2nd and 9. A give here to Pacheco. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one. 3rd down and 9.
Attacking, attack!
Now, Mahomes. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Slay. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. Now Barkley. Barkley's got the 1st down and more. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Barkley. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. Here comes Barkley. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Run with Barkley. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to even the score late. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. Here's 1st down.
57, 57. Eye down these two. Eye down these two. Right side.
They'll drop to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the 4th quarter?
Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. Right side.
First down throw. Mahomes to the outside. Catch made by Brown. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off.
Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here. And they stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Yellow. Yellow. 15. Yellow.
Third and long for Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career.